Breast cancer has had a huge effect on your life.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, breast cancer started a downward spiral of health in my family, and I'm determined to turn that tide in my family. I watch the Today Show every morning, and a little blip came on about if you want to get healthy and you live in New York. And so I went on the Facebook page and filled out the application. Some of the things I said on there I'd never said about myself before, you know, describe yourself in one sentence. I only needed one word, and I made it up. Quote, quote, BOOTY-FULL, bootyful, that was me. I realized that when you can own that and then move forward from that and not allow it to affect your self-image, but you really want to go for health, and for me it was about longevity. I have some health issues in my family that robbed me of my parents and robbed my children of having grandparents. I'm not going to be that person. I'm going to live long.
Debbie, you've been working hard, but Team Queens hasn't won yet. What keeps bringing you back?
We know that we are winners. We know that we have it inside of us, not only to compete, but to win, to come out on top. We're champions from the inside out. And so we come out every week believing that we're going to win. And this week, this would be the ultimate win for me, for sure. If we win this week, this will feel like we took the whole thing.
Our judges for today's challenge are Tanya Lewis-Lee, the national spokesperson for the Department of Health and Human Services, and Helen Johnson, editor at WorkingMother.com. Both women have a creative background and are advocates for women's health and wellness. Hello, Team Brooklyn.
Hello.
You guys will have 3 minutes to present your community activation plan to the judges. Good luck.
Hello.
One of the things that we know is that 80% of people who go and get checked for breast cancer survive in stage 1. It's only a 15% chance of reoccurrence. We can do something called the 80-15 rule. If you get instruction on how to give yourself a self-examination at home, what we're going to do for you is give you 15% off of one of these places in Brooklyn. If you come and get the self-examination, what we're going to do is give you a free certificate to go get a clinical exam. You go, you get tested, you get an 80% off coupon to Victoria's Secret or to Macy's for a bra of your choice. Now, which girl do you know isn't going to call all her girlfriends and tell her, I'm getting 80% off? So what's the message? Tell a friend, tell a friend. It's a domino effect. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Community events provide free mammograms and incentives for Brooklyn women.
Good work, Team Brooklyn.
Thank you.
What we want to do is hand out little pink cupcakes on a napkin. Cupcakes represent the sweetness of life. Our message is on the napkin. The first message on the napkin will say, every mother wants to dance at their child's wedding. The second one will say, with early detection of breast cancer, you have an 80% chance of survival. Now, if we're handing out these cupcakes in the park, you know that a woman is going to take this napkin, she's going to fold up the napkin, even after she's had the cupcake, she's going to put it in her purse. What if she's out with her friend? I don't like my nose, it's so bad. You give her a napkin. What's on the napkin? The napkin is the message.
We're going to put together an event, which is a roller skating event. Staten Island has the only roller skating rink in all the tri-state area. I'm a DJ there at the roller rink, and we're going to utilize the kids of Staten Island to promote the event and create the awareness. And instead of the parents bringing the kids to roller skating, we're going to have the kids bring the parents.
What you can't see here is all the little kids on their little iPhones and everything that are spreading the word on Twitter and Facebook and everything.
And this event is not going to be just an annual event. It's going to be an event that we're going to create once a month. So it's a continuous effort for these kids to promote their event.
The sponsors who want to get in and want to get their name on the project can donate pink laces for the roller skates.
Staten Island kids, get their parents' wheels turning.
Thank you, Staten Island.
Thank you.
We're going to start with a community campaign that starts in the schools. We're going to ask the children, all we want them to do to remind everybody to go get a mammogram is take a big pink ribbon and tie it around any tree or mailbox in your yard, and when they drive around the community, everybody will be reminded, pink ribbon, get a mammogram, early detection. The fear of knowing the results of the mammogram, we understand, are one of the primary reasons why women don't want to go. So our main thing is knowing is best. Knowing is life. Knowledge is power. When they go to the imaging center and they get their mammogram, they'll get a little ticket with a check mark on it that says, I got checked, and it'll be pink. They can take the ticket, they can put it up in their window, put it on their door. This will be a reminder to the people in the community who was reminded and whose awareness is raised and who isn't. So it'll be a motivator. She finds out it wasn't uncomfortable, it was quick, and now she knows. Now, The payoff is for all of the queens of Queen that goes and gets their mammogram during the month of September. They can take their pink ticket and go to our pink celebration, which will be loaded with pink balloons, and we'll be popping all of the ones that are the negatives, the fear, and all the things that keep them from going. They bring their tickets, they come in, they celebrate life with us in Forest Park.
We have an event here at Van Cortlandt Park in the Bronx, New York, and we're calling it the Guinness Book of World Records Breast Cancer World Record for Hope. So we want to get people engaged by having them come out to break this world record of the most mammograms ever done together in one sitting. At the same time, have somewhat of a carnival set up and also a guest speaker. We go to our speaker, which is our very own Yanira.
My mother was a breast cancer survivor. She was one of the many women that chose to get screened, and 30% of women wouldn't even be here if women didn't decide to get screened. And I'm one of those children that wouldn't be here. I'm here today. I have a daughter that's currently pregnant, and I'm gonna be able to see my granddaughter. We need to get eager, get educated, let's get examined.
Thank you for sharing that, Yanni. Good work, guys.
Thank you.
Coming up on the Great American Health Challenge, it's time to announce our winner of today's challenge. The winning team Hi guys. Hi. You all did a fantastic job on this challenge, portraying the message that we asked you to, so give yourself a round of applause. And let's also give our judging team a round of applause. Before we tell you who the winner of today's challenge is, our judges are going to talk to you a little bit about what they saw.
Well, I'd just like to say, I think all of you all did a really incredible job. I thought you were creative. You definitely got, your messages were very clear. I could tell that you got the information about breast cancer awareness and you knew what you were talking about. So I think your messaging was really clear and you all did a great job.
And you know what also came across? The 5 different boroughs. There was a different style for every team, and you all brought something new to the table that was so exciting. So I hope somehow every one of these projects will go forward, because they were just wonderful. Wonderful.
Each member of today's winning team will take home a GeHD digital video camera that's waterproof. Wow. Right. Okay, so it's time to announce the winning team. We'll start with 4th place today. In 4th place, we have Team Staten Island. Good job. We have a tie for 3rd place today, and that is between Team Manhattan and Team Brooklyn. It's time to announce our winner of today's challenge. The winning team is Team Queens. The 9th challenge and your first win. How does it feel?
It's overwhelmingly, for me, a real personal victory. If we were going to win any challenge, this would have been the one I wanted to win. Breast cancer changed my whole life from the time I was a teenager, because when my grandmother, back in the 70s, developed breast cancer, that traumatized my mom. She went into diabetes and was non-compliant. She died, my mom, when she was 53. And I'm a year older than she is now, so it changed my whole life. My kids haven't had a grandmother, and so to be able to help other people understand that it's different now. You know, it's not, your mother's mammo. It's a whole different thing now, and the treatment is different. It's really important. So this was really personal for me. So it was a great win.
My sister Maggie, for the last year and a half, has been battling stage 3 breast cancer. And today was symptomatic of what our relationship is. She and I are really close. I mean, I'm the youngest, she's the youngest girl. And we've never had a conversation about it.
Talking about breast cancer, it's a really touchy subject. It really got to a lot of experiences that I've had with family members and friends.
It was definitely a challenge. It was very tough only because of all the facts and the reality of what we were dealing with.
I was so drained just from the emotional aspect of this whole competition, more than any physical activity we actually did, to be honest.
Believe it or not, all the challenges we've had, a lot of physical challenges, this one was very, very strenuous.
People will be motivated to do the right thing if they know it's not hard. It's the fear of knowing. But when you know you're fine, it's so powerful. And so we wanted to attack that fear.
I just want to enlighten others to get checked and, check themselves out regularly.
And I don't think I learned anything specific as far as things that people said, just the way that people acted, their respect for the issue, their almost reverence to the plight of what women go through.
And as you know, we give bonus points for social media. And this week's bonus points goes to Team Brooklyn for their Good job. Again, congratulations. We know all of you worked really, really hard today and really sent out some fantastic messages. And we only have one more challenge to go. So I'll see you there. Here's a look at the current team standings. Our contestants came up with exciting and innovative ways to engage their communities in breast cancer awareness. And Team Queens finally won a challenge that hit close to home. For a moment, we saw our boroughs unite over a health issue that affects people all over our city. But we have one challenge left. A big thanks to GE, their creative team, Dr. Lychee, and our judges. For more information on the show, you can always head to facebook.com/GoHealthyNY. I'm Lauren Scala. I'll see you next time on the Great American Health Challenge. Next time on the Great American Health Challenge. Our teams fight for some sleep.
Once again, to the entire staff of Bed Bath & Beyond, we're trying to sleep. We're under 10.
Remember, awareness is the first step towards prevention. And the more educated you are about your body, the better decisions you're going to make. So discuss your risk factors for breast cancer with your doctor and get the appropriate screening. Spread the message to your loved ones and go to facebook.com/GoHealthy to take the challenge today.